Hi everyone, thanks so much for being part of Alpha Online with Larnaca Community Church. This is a video just to show some of the technical aspects of doing the Alpha Online. We're going to go through how to download Zoom, which is the primary tool for Alpha Online. Then we're going to look in Zoom how we set up video and audio and some of the basic functions on the screen. So I'm going to share a screen with you, so you won't always be looking at me. I'm going to show you my desktop first so you can see my browser. Here we go. So if you type into your Google or browser Zoom, one of the top search returns should be zoom.us. So once you're at zoom.us, you go to resources and download Zoom client resources and then download Zoom client. Now I'm recommending and using a desktop because the monitors are big and it's good for interacting in meetings. If you don't have a desktop machine, you may be using a tablet. Again, try and use something with a decent sized screen for the interaction with people. And if you don't have a tablet, you may be using a phone. Not so ideal just because the screen's small and it makes the interaction a little bit more difficult. If you have a Windows version machine, you download the software here, Zoom Clients for Meetings. If you have a phone or a tablet, depending whether it's an Apple machine or an Android machine, excuse me, you use the Zoom mobile apps there. So I'm going to click on download. It will download the Zoom installer, and then when I go to the place where it's downloaded the file to, which for me is downloads, I click on the Zoom installer and it automatically installs. Depending on where you have downloaded the file to, it may be on your desktop, you just have to make sure that you know where you're placing the file in order to install Zoom. As soon as Zoom has installed, mine automatically starts. If yours doesn't, then you just go to your start menu and you find Zoom and then you click on it there. Assuming that you already have an account, it will automatically have logged you in. If you don't have an account, then you just use your email address and make up a password in order to create a free account. Once that is done, you come to this situation here where you have in the top right your profile name or picture. Click on that and we're just going to check some of the basic settings. So click on your profile picture or name, click on settings and then choose video. Now if I take off my shared screen, you can see that my video is working fine. Here is the camera that's selected. If you can't see yourself, make sure that you have a webcam connected to your machine. If it's a laptop, it might well be built in. If it's a desktop, you may have an external USB device, but you need to choose the right camera from here. Other than that, you then click on audio. And at the top, you have the speaker setting. This is how you will hear the people on Zoom. So for myself, I'm going to use my speakers. You may have headphones, you may have other options, but regardless, if you can't hear people on Zoom, it's because of this setting and you need to make sure that that is correct. The other is the input setting. So how will people hear you? The microphone. I have an external microphone, so I've selected that. You may have a microphone connected to your laptop or some other device you're using. Make sure that you've got the right microphone. If people are saying they can't hear you, it could be because of the wrong microphone setting. Okay, with all of that done, we close down the settings, we go to the home button and we get ready to join our meeting. Let me show you the Zoom ID for all the Alpha meetings. It's here, 8757 673 3365. You might want to write that down, replay the video so you've got it to hand. and then back to the screen again, and I'm going to show you if I type in that number Now I'll show you what it looks like when we join a Zoom meeting. 875-767-333365. So here we go, we're going to join the Zoom meeting. Now because of security, we've put a passcode on the meeting. You will get this separately. We're not going to share it on a public video because the whole point of it is to make sure that the meeting's secure. So let me just type in the passcode and then we'll see what we have next. So it's going to ask you, do you want to join with video? Well, if you want people to see you, yes, you want to join with video. And then it says, please wait, the meeting host will let you in soon. This is another security feature that we control from our end, and you might have to wait just a few seconds, maybe a minute, until the host has a chance to let you in. So you don't do anything at this point, just wait. He will let you in or she will let you in, and then Zoom comes up to connect. And then it has, do you want to join with computer audio? Ordinarily you would say yes, but I'm going to turn my audio off because it will affect the sound here. Can you hear that echo? That's because I'm using a different microphone for Zoom. Right, so once we're in Zoom, you can see that this is now me as the host, and this is me as the Zoom person. Now there's two of us on there because I've set up a Zoom meeting with just myself, but ordinarily you would just have yourself and the people in the meeting. It's a little bit confusing because I'm doing this by myself. But what's important is you see that we have some settings down here, and over on the far left you can see that we have a mute button and a stop the video button. So I've got my microphone muted for Zoom because I'm using another microphone to record this video and it will clash if I open it. But if I was to stop the video, you can see that now people can no longer see me because I've stopped the video. They just see a profile picture or something else that will come up like your profile name. If I start the video again, there I am, I'm back in the meeting. And you can see that also if I hover over the screen, there are other things that come up below here. The thing that I want to point out to you is this chat option here, because if you go to chat and you have a question or a problem or you need to leave the meeting, you can send a message to everyone without disturbing the flow of the meeting by typing here, or you can select a person, Larnaca Community Church host, and just select one person to send a message to. So that's quite helpful also. That's the chat function. The participants button, it shows you who's in the meeting and whether they've muted themselves or whether they're unmuted. And then there is the share screen, which the host may well use to share information. You as a guest probably won't be using that. Record, we won't be recording the meetings. And then there's some reactions that you can use there just for fun or whatever. That's basically it though. So once you've got your settings correct and you've got yourself unmuted and the video's working, pretty much everything's straightforward. At the end of the meeting, you just press leave, or the host will close down the meeting and you'll be back to the start screen. So that is basically it, everybody. That's how to get Zoom up and running on your devices. And through the devices, whether desktop or phones or tablets, it's the same kind of thing that you need to go through. You need to find the settings, you need to check the video, check the audio, and just to make sure that you've got the right ID for the meeting with the passcode, and then just wait to be admitted by the host. Apart from that, there should be nothing else. If you have any questions, or if you try this and you come stuck with something, then get in touch with me and we're going to try our very best to get you up and running. The main thing is that you want to be comfortable with Zoom before Alpha Online starts, so we can have a seamless experience together. So may you enjoy this Alpha Online, may it bear much fruit, and we'll speak again soon enough. God bless you. Thank you.